So, this is the Eye of the Midnight Sun base. A floating rock. Really. Hello, it is me, Anime We Are We Anime. I'm here to bring you part 8 of What If Asta Had a Light and Magic. Magic. Alright? So, background noise, sheep. They're around me. Okay, I'm sorry. And they're quite loud. But anyways, um, yeah. I do not know why it takes so long to record when I record later in the day. It's insane. It turns to be like multiple days of uploading. Like I have a video trying to upload right now. It's part 7 of What If Now, my current What If Now for me. I recommend you go watch it. If you like Rising of the Shield Hero, that is. If you don't like it, you don't gotta watch it, okay? But my point is, I recorded it on Friday, like at 6 or 7. I think at 6, right? I recorded it around 6. And it's not taken. It's currently taken 3 days to upload. And then Saturday, I recorded um, my Every Other Saturday series, part 5 of it, right? I recorded the part 5 of it. Hello. Hi. Right? I recorded it on Saturday around 6 or 7, and it took 2 days to record. No, not record, to upload. I don't know why. But it's crazy, dude. I think okay, so for I don't remember if I actually stated what my I changed my mind about the What If Asta, okay? I am very sure I'm gonna do one thing, okay? And like I've put lore into this already. So I might do water magic instead of beast magic or the half and half magic, okay? I might do it instead because I have worked probably way much harder than any other What If Asta idea besides like maybe light magic on it, and I really want to show it off to you all. I might do it. Um, right, I might do it. I might. I'm very close to doing it, but I do have like other ideas that I want to like work on to see if I want to do them. Right? Like I believe that could be a cool idea, but I just don't know how I want to do it. See, there's sound magic, which I was gonna basically base it off of, like sound breathing, or well, a lot of off of sound breathing. I might have, I was gonna, might have a weapon or two, but I don't know. Water magic. There are some like water mag, not water magic, like water breathing like spells, but there's not a lot. Like there's some cool ones though. Um, right. It won't be anything like light magic in a sense, right? But it will be cool if I do decide to do it. I'm still like water magic is big up there, Alright, it's way like it's high up there, like it has such a huge possibility to do it. To be my next Asta What If, it has such a huge possibility of being it. But there's no guarantee, especially if I work on like I have another magic idea I really want to do. Uh, I don't know if I'm gonna make it like a half and half magic, but Steam magic. Um, See, there's a character in Rustage's One Piece D&D, the first one called Augustus Valve, and he has the Steam no Me. I believe. I believe that. I swear that's it. But the Steam no Me, right? And he's awesome. It's a great fight. I recommend you go watch it. I believe like episode 10 or something is the episode for it, but or eight or 10. That's one of those is the fights for the Augustus Val. I don't know how to say his first name, but it's like it's he's making it like he made it like kid's father, okay, and they had the same name, okay, but yeah, it's like such a cool idea, right? Steam magic, but if I made it like a half magic, like fire and water, right, then I could do a lot more stuff. But I feel like I have to do it after I do the water magic so that I have done both. And then, boom. Okay. I don't know. I don't know, man. Um, I have so many ideas. I'm currently working on a Deku idea. Time and Quirk Deku. Okay. Basically, I'm gonna make it like Julius's time magic, where chronostasis is probably the biggest part of it. Like his chronostasis, like where he traps him. It's going to be a big part of it. I don't know what to do though. Okay, but I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I might not even do it like that. I don't know yet, but we most certainly will see. Anyways, today we're going over the first half of the elves reincarnation arc. The first half where the um, royal magic knights raid the Eyes of Midnight Sun's base. Okay, that's the first half is what we're going over, and next part will be the fight with Zagrid. Okay, okay, and well, let me get a drink of water, and then we can get into it. All right, so yes, I don't know what I'm doing, but anyways, um, where we left off for Asta is him saying, "So that's the Eyes of Midnight Sun's base, a giant floating rock." All right. And so they would charge in. Asta would say, "Light magic, divine tiger," and a tiger made of light would appear as he would hop upon its back and ride off with everyone else. While everyone else would be carrying more people, he would only be carrying himself because he would have been told to go off to one side and blast it. Just just obliterate a corner of the base, just cut it down and have multiple people come after him. because they know his strengths, right? They're trusting this kid with this because one, he has light magic. He's probably one of the fastest people on this team, if not the fastest, and he has the power, the destructive power to do so with Eon Rifle and multiple other spells. Right. Uh, I forget the name of the one. Divine Questioning. With his spells, Eon Rifle and Divine Questioning, they know that he can do it. But he will have someone keeping watch on him, and that will be the guy with the door magic that he can open up portals and or spatial magic, right? The spatial magic user will be watching him and will keep telling the other members of what is happening with Asta, so that in case something bad happens, they can go help him. And okay, like it's pretty plain and simple. They can go help him, and yeah, you get my point. What the hell is that? What is that? What was that? It was a little guy. Just a little guy. I don't know what that was. But, right. He would go on one side as the other members of the team would blast through on one side, making a massive hole, and they would go through. Fighting anyone they seen, they would split off into multiple groups, and they would start the war or reignite. They would start their raid. And we'll cut over to Asta. He would be preparing a divine questioning. So he would say, light magic, as the spear would be nearly ready to fire. Then he would say, divine questioning, as it would fire. And he would move it at an arc so that a giant chunk would just fall off, crashing into the ground with multiple people in it. As multiple mages of the Eye of the Midnight Sun would float out, Asta would say, light magic, divine image, trifecta. Three other versions of him, like clones of himself, would appear beside him. Two with light feather blades, and the other, well, not trifecta. Um, Quattrofold. Yeah, quattrofold. Okay, quattro, four. So four of them plus him, there would be five. Quattrofold, there would be four. Two of them with light feather blades, and the others would would start firing uh, Raito spells. You know, the small rays of light, beams of light that would fly out of Asta's palms. Those ones, basically paramecias, not paramecias, pacifistas. Like their lasers, basically like those. Okay, as Asta would prepare another divine questioning, as those four would run through and take out the mages that flew out. Asta would prepare to take another chunk out. Bro's chunk erroring this base. If you know, you know. But yet, he would say, light magic, divine questioning, as the spear would fire off again into a column, wide and fast. As it is, it would take out another chunk. It would be like a beehive. Like if you've ever messed with a beehive or taken it down a beehive or whatever. And you know how the more you take out, the more just kind of comes out? Yeah, that's what would be happening here with Asta. The more of their, well, quote unquote, beehive would be destroyed, the more mages for the Eye of the Midnight Sun would come out. But yet they would just keep on getting taken down by the either, and if they were to take out a light clone or a divine image clone, there another one would appear. Asta would just make another one to replace that one. A big rinse and repeat motion. Right. Just a rinse and repeat. Until a bigger dog would come out. Or a bigger bee, to say the least. This being Ryra. We all know him. Copy magic user. The only third eye left. Because Asta has defeated the other two with help, clearly. And Asta would say as he would fly out, "Oh, so I got the boss already? Well, I wouldn't call me the boss, but you can say that. At least at this moment on bus until Licht returns." As they would fly closer to each other, as the light clones would fight the lesser, well, not lesser, but the henchmen, I guess, the fodder, right? They would take out the fodder as Asta would fight the main honcho, Ryra himself, Ryra of disloyalty. Or is it dishonor? Disloyalty? It's either unloyalty or it's something like that. I don't know, something like that. But Asta would say, light creation magic, light feather blade, as the large feather would appear in his hand. Are you ready? You better be. Let's go. As he would jump off the tiger, as he would kick through the air. Not really. No, I'm joking. He would fly through the air. He would be able to use his speed to around, okay, just to teleport around basically at the speed of light. Just and he would slash at Ryra. Ryra would counter with a dark magic spell. Uh, I, lightless blade slash. I don't remember, but yet he would counter with a blade of his own. As they would clash blades multiple times over and over again, and over and over. Ryra would say, I'm not good with swords, so I'm at the lower hand. I'm just faster than you. I wouldn't say that. What? And Asta, well, in Ryra's eyes, he would disappear, but in reality, bro just blinded Ryra. The divine tiger behind him would explode, blinding Ryra, enough for Asta to slash Ryra open on his back. Okay, sorry for going quiet. I got distracted. I thought it looks like it's gonna rain, but I don't. It's not supposed to. It has like a 30% chance tomorrow, but not today. It's just cloudy. Yeah, it's just cloudy for now. Anyways, so after Asta would slash him open, Ryro would say, I'm out of here. I need to go to Licht. As he would, he would use spatial magic to get out of there, right? And he would be able to, well, I guess it's my time to go in and start ruining their fun from the inside. The guys out here are too distracted, anyways. But I can help my own guys out. Well, the other me's out, I guess. Multiple Ida Midnight Sun members would fall to the ground. Well, not not dead yet, but from the fall, they would probably, kick it. Um, right, they would probably kick it from the fall. But initially, they did not kick the bucket initially. But, after the fall, you get my point. Asta would enter the hole. Oh god, that you get my point. Would enter the opening. That sounds. Why does it? These are not indie windows. Okay, these are not innuendos, I promise. But yet, he would enter from the chunks he cut off, or, well, and blasted off. I don't. You get what I'm coming from, though. As he would enter, he would just go one way, and there would be people running towards him, the members of the Midnight Sun, and he would boom, cut right through them. They would all fall. He would do a she son son type deal where he would just, or anime moment type deal where he would just boom, go past them, and then they would just fall. Okay, and then he would continue running. There was probably like 10 people that he'd done that to just then. Okay, and Asta would create more divine images to help the ones out there. So outside there would be around 18 right now. Okay, there would be around 18 at the current moment. But yet they would just continue on cutting down the worker bees, okay, the henchmen. whatever you want to call them. He would just, they would just continue. Asta would keep on running down the corridor. Okay. And then they would continue. And continue. And continue. And he would have been spent a lot of time running without seeing anybody. Until he would find a random guy. Like like a Midnight Sun member just standing there. A weird glowing energy around him as this Midnight Sun member would turn to Asta, he would say, "Oh, it's a human. How disgusting. What? Aren't you one too? Oh gosh, no. No, no. I am a greater life form than you puny humans will ever be." And Asta would say, "I could care less what you are," as he would just do it again, going past this man, cutting him down. This reincarnated elf would just flat on the ground. Swear, I've never met someone else this crazy before. As he would then continue running, he would be questioning what was that glowing energy around that Midnight Sun member that confused him. Now he would be able to hear ruckus below him, like directly below him. So what does he do? What does he do? He would cut the floor. Like a circle would be cut open as he would slash his sword multiple times. Boom! As he would fall through a hole through the roof and land. Well, the block of concrete or rock or whatever he cut out, he would kick it towards Ryra. He could see the man. He would kick it to him and then teleport or use his light magic to boom down in front of Marilona as he would slice or, well, counter Ryra's own light spell. Yeah, I knew I'd find you eventually, you piece of garbage. As he would then boom, light magic. Light magic, divine tiger. As he would slash, he would throw his blade at Ryra. It would transform into a tiger. As it would have gotten closer to Ryra's face, it would explode like a flashbang, blinding Ryra again. As Marilona would say, "Fire magic." I don't know. Fire magic. Claudius Brachium Purgatory. She would use her spell. As Asta would you start using healing magic, or, well, light healing magic, divine shrine on her. Small like Torii gates would just appear on her two shoulders. Okay, it would appear on her two shoulders, starting to heal her. And then Asta would notice, what the? Wasn't there people with you? Yeah, they left though. I'm still here. Well, maybe not. They did not leave yet. Well, okay. Did you do your job? Oh, I did it well. I also met this guy, the man you're beating the snot out of at the current moment. Oh, well, you did. So you met the copycat. Yeah. He didn't have his entourage, though. What? Those guys. Our own team? Yeah, they weren't there. But they also have the glowing energy now. What? Yeah, there's some guy above talking about how he was an elf in higher life form or whatever. He had a glowing energy. I honestly thought the man was crazy. Oh, yeah, we're elves. I knew you were. I'm not dumb. That guy up there wasn't though. I mean, given he had a pointy ear, or whatever, cool like he had a face tattoo or whatever. I don't know. He certainly was no elf, or he probably just took a magic drug or something. No, the man you met was a reincarnated elf. I'm not gonna act like I know any of the words he just said, but I'm gonna kick your ass. And those guys too. As he would step up, Marilyn would say, "No, let me." Yeah, no, you already look beat the shit. So, hey Zora, yeah, uh, you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on her, would you? I don't think I can. You can try. I mean, given just let her beat up the lower guys and well the other guys. I don't know. Just make sure she doesn't die. Why do you care? I don't know. She's a or like I don't know. I don't know. She. I don't. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what to. I don't know how to work with feelings. Okay. I don't know how to work with them. Like what the hell is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Like I don't know what it is. Okay. I'm not good with it. She's already passed out, anyways. She's legit just standing here. Just get her out of here. Fine. But you better not die, or I'll kill you. Unalive you. Don't don't do it. I didn't mean to say that. I'll unalive you. Yeah, sure you will. Let's tussle, rodeo. Let's rock and roll. Asta would create three, well, five more clones. Four would stay with him. One would go with them. Okay? The one going with them would carry Mary and Lana, while Zora would fight, or whatever. Asta and the other clones would all have their magic, well, their light feather blades out. Let's dance, elf garbage. I still don't even think elves are real, man. Still don't think they're real. Like demons? Oh, what are those? I thought they were like little short imps or whatever, or goblins. I don't know. Never met one. Apparently, I'm meeting elves, right? That you are. You humans took our lives years ago. Yeah, I'm not related. I'm probably not even related to any of them, to be blatantly honest with you. I'm probably related to some like Demon King by my guesses. What? I don't know. I'm just spitballing or whatever. I'm just talking and letting the words flow. Anyways, let's rock. Is that supposed to be a term on our base? Yes, yes it is. and then boom, instantly all four of the clones and Asta himself would instantly appear into multiple of these guys' faces, hitting them or somehow either slashing them or hitting them somehow. One would stay back, actually. Four of them would go ahead, start fighting. One would stay back and start to use divine questioning. Light magic. Divine questioning. Asta would have to say it. As he would boom behind the one clone. As the clone would take divine questioning and split it in two, having it go out in two different rays, two different beams, just widening out farther is what I'm meaning to say. Yeah, that sounds way cool. It's just widening out, covering the entire room they're in. Everyone would be hit besides, well, Asta. Okay, Ryra would disappear from even before he would. As soon as Asta moved, just dipped, boom, he would move. He would just leave. I'm not dealing. I gotta get the master, or I gotta get the licked. As he would go through spatial magic to the bottom area, okay, or wherever. I think it's in the bottom. Okay, where now you know two other elves. Well, three elves are there. You know, Klaus and the glass pig guy, Hamilton, Hammy. I think his name is Hamilton or Lamington. I don't know his name, but those guys would be there already, just standing there. Asta would say, "Where the hell did Rywer go? These other guys are burnt to crisp. Hey, make sure they're not kicking it." And plus, they all didn't go down from that attack either way. Make sure the ones that aren't up are alive still. Make sure the ones that are down are alive still. I'm gonna go find Ryra. As he would be using keys, since he did learn it from Yami. He is using key to find him. And below him, he would recognize multiple keys. Yeah, a little weird ones, but he'll take his chances. And he would somehow find a way down there. Either by cutting through the multiple layers of rock, which, given that would probably be his call. That's probably what he would do, honestly. That's probably what he would do. He would just cut through. As he would fall through, he would land, he would make a clone, and then that clone would catch Mimosa, set her down, and Asta would say, "So, you can't run from me, Ryra." "Oh, I can, and I will. Um, shit. Anyways, who's your friend in the orb? That is Licht, our leader. I thought the other guy was your leader, the one with the light magic." "Well, he is the leader of the the Midnight Sun, but this here is the leader of the elves. And your other three posse members? Well, those are just other elves. Deal with them, you two, you three. You know what it move, because it can't, like in canon. The other two would be defeated quite honestly quicker than you imagine. Asta would have no quarrel of punching or hitting Klaus or the ham guy. Because he hate royalty, and plus he's just annoyed at Klaus all the time. Pretty plain and simple, honestly. He's just quite annoyed at him. So they would be defeated quite quickly. Would just still be standing there, and Asta would say, "I think you got a defective one." I know. How sad. As Asta he would hear Mimosa say, "Asta, look out!" As he would turn around to see Raira with a blade in hand, about to thrust the blade into Asta's guts, well, in his stomach area. But would move at this time, hitting Raira, okay, and blah blah blah. Then, uh, Licht would awaken. Um, he would not saying anything. Bro's on demon time currently. Bro's not saying anything at the current time. Bro's just standing there, blank face, blade in hand, as he would charge at and Asta. Them both fighting decently throughout this period until they would be blasted out of the thing um, twice. Well, Asta will be twice, but actually three times. See, at first, Asta and did a binding spell called, I think it's like Union Magic. I think that's what it is. Sylph's divine breath and a massive beam of, well, light and wind would hit um, Licht, blasting him out of the rock. And then he would be back. He would hit Asta through the other side. He would come back. He would start fighting Licht again. Okay. They would just, okay. It would be, and then Licht would hit Asta through um the the floating rock thing again. He would crash through and he would land in the dirt until eventually he would be awoken. Well, he would be there. He would be unconscious at this point. Uh, right. Uh, the party that won the royal knights that aren't elves now would find him. They would dig him out of the crater of his body. They would pick him up and they would fly out of there, flying to the capital. Along the way, Asta would awaken as he would say, "Oh, I'm gonna hurt that sword guy so bad. How does he even have that much power with his blades? I don't get it at all. I don't either. So stop complaining." "Oh, shut up, You didn't get thrown through rocks 3 times. Oh, my back. Mm. His back would crack multiple times as he would twist one way to look out the other way. Oh, shit. What? This place is under attack. Hey, You wanna what about our Haj? You wanna go check on Haj? I will, because you don't seem capable to of do that at the moment. Oh, you shut up, you asshole. Well, why you do that? I'm gonna go over there. Because something about someone is. I don't know. Key, you don't get it. Oh, his neck would crack more. Okay. Yep. I hate you. What happened to Mara in there? She is. She's still knocked out. Well, that's sweet. I'll meet you all at the Capitol. You know, make sure Haj is safe. I know what to do. You know would head to Haj by himself, as Asta would head to where Luck, Magna, and Vanessa is fighting. Eventually, he would make it there. He would, as he would arrive, he would crash into the ground on his feet as he would be preparing a spell. He would see the elf, well, reincarnated elf of Luck, as he would say, well, Justin Briner would be happy to see you. Oh, if you don't know, Justin Briner is Luck's voice actor. Justin Briner is also Midoriya, Izuku Midoriya. Cool facts. Anyways, after Asta would crash into the ground with his blade in hand, as Luck would say, "Oh look, new friends!" As well, new prey. As he would rocket towards him, Asta would say, "Yeah, I'm not prey. I'm the predator." Yeah. Let's rock. Sup, you two? How you two been? I mean, man, we could be better. I had to fight my best friend. Yeah, I've done that too already. Multiple times. Anyways, you might want to sew up his whatever's wrong with him. Something cut. Something cut that him open. Totally not me at all. Anyways, I'm heading to Capital. You two make that way there after you do whatever with Luck. That took way shorter amount of time. Cocky little brat. My legs hurt now. I saw Captain Yami do this and thought I should do it. Yeah, it don't work. I mean, I mean, I'm decently built now, but I don't know. I'm gonna roll, and that's where I'm gonna end today's part. Next part, like I said, will be the one where they fight Zagrid with uh, Lumios. Yeah, with Lumio City. Yeah, whatever his name is. The first Wizard King, Vermilion, Silva, whatever, Clover. Um, right, that guy. Anyways, I hope to see y'all next time. It's been me, We Anime or Anime Wait. Roll the dice. Have a great whatever day, night, afternoon, whenever you're watching, and I hope you have a great time. And I hope to see you next. I said that already. Hope to see you next time. Once again, yeah. Bye.